clever, yeah.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Chooses to bring this one out. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
They've got first down here from the 36. They'll go play action. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is second and 4. This one to Williams out left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the air on third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready, break.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Get it.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Troy Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Running for the marker on second. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Ready? Bring it. Ready?
Here's a count of Gibbs to Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
This is Gibbs on second down. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throw here, third down. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Drive play straight ahead. And they'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First carry here for Jordan James. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing now on third and 2. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Hand off to the back. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
60 Bison, 18 Pioneers. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Trying to throw this from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He loses the football. Going the other way, Lions have it. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense is set, 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down, looking for options. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go.
Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Let's go now. Go.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they bring him down around the 34. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. That's not going to do the job. He's taken down behind the line. That forces 4th down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jake Bates down for the Lions field goal try. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Bates' kick is up and good. That cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Hey, facing the deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Forced out to his right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To throw here on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first. Throwing from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 32-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Lead us to the 27.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. To the left side, complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Sanders sends it through. And that'll push their lead to 4. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Things going well so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
1st down, play action. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Cut out left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the 1st snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's a gain of 8 on 3rd down. That's going to bring up 4th and short. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. 1st field goal was good. His 2nd look from in pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
to pass on 1st and 10. On into the yearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
End up running left. Here's Gibbs. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Cut 60 Eagles.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one complete to St. Brown. Space on the right. He's got room. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions push their lead to 3. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. They'll run here from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 31. Looking on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the red zone on 1st. They've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Braun. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
A give now from the gun. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
James. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready up.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Chat. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check go.
There's a give, left side. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Set. 19. Check. Traveler. Ready.
Go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a lead just before the end of the third. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
17. Lions 13. Jason Sanders set to kick.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Check. Panthers. Ready.
Back to Gibbs now on second. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Nick Martin making that play. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up third and 7. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Ready.
Let's see what they draw up on this third and 7.
60 by 6.
They'll air it out on third. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the 49ers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He's got it downfield near the edge. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
At the 29-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That is teaching tape.
Escapes the defender. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busted it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
There we go.
I'll throw it. That's complete to Sloan. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. In off to Gibbs from the gun. Keeps away from one. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
7, 19.
We'll look to throw. Finds Gibbs in the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Looking quickly here. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
At the Niners'
Cowboy
16-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Right side, caught by Sinnott. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty.
And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon. No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Now we're on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now pressure coming. He's got Ayuk downfield. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run here on 1st down. That's some decent running. That gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They did it! He made interception! Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Craft all 80. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Back. 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now to throw. Hits his running back. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the 1st down, too.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice path as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 9.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And, yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Alert. Alert.
Trying the right side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile quick.
And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he is to throw. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. We'll look to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Still sticking with the passing game. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And now they face second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
From the 40, here comes second and 10. They are throwing it again. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
So the Lions get the win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all